Okay, hi. I'm Oliver Broumis from Berlin, and I'd like to tell you a story. Um, I don't know when it was. I think a few years ago, maybe in 2006 or 2007. Um, I remembered the death of my father in '93, and when he died, I was in Berlin, here in Berlin, in a theater playing Faust. So I wasn't able to go there. And when I remembered that, I was like, wow, my deepest fears are, yeah, my own death and the death of my loved ones. And I never had seen a dead or dying person like my father or any other person. And I sometimes I like to do it the hard and painful way, so I was think about going, let's say, going where death is or where people are dying. And the idea to go to a morgue came up to my mind, and I called the cemetery here. And they said, okay, if you want to come, come. For how long do you want to come? And I said, yeah, why not 3 or 4 days? And they said, okay. And I went there, you know. And on my first morning, when I came there, a doctor came up to me and he said, yeah, join me to check some dead person. He or she will be cremated in an hour or something like that, and I have to check this dead person because of murder. So I said, yeah, okay, I will join you. And on that way to that room or hall, I was like, okay, it will be nice or holy. We have a Christian society here. I will be fine with this, you know. And then we got in front of a huge door, like this wall here, in here, you know. And he opened that huge door, and there was a shock, because what I saw was 3 or 4 lines with 10 coffins in each line. And I remember staying there in this door and grabbing my own hand, like, I don't know, in the car when a car hits another car or whatever, you know. And he said, yeah, come on, get closer. And I was like, no, please let me stay here. This is my first encounter with death, you know. I'm fine, but I want to stay here. And I remember the smell. I remember the different stadiums. Do you say stadiums in English, Nina? Stadiums? Zustände, stadiums of these dead people. Like one was blue already, etc. And but the most horrible thing of that thing was how he treated them, how he treated the dead people. So that was horrible. He treated them like I don't know, like this, and bam, and he turned them around, and I stood there and was in complete shock, you know. And that was my introduction to that mark and to this, let's say, to this culture here, you know. The second day started with a child like 5 or 6 years hit by a car coming in, and you saw that hitting by a car. And again, the treating of the child was the horrible thing, you know. And the 3 or 4 days went by, and I was in horror for weeks. I remember crossing streets here in Berlin, hearing some sound, and the smell of this place came back to me, you know. And after these days, I decided, I have to make another experience. That couldn't be it, you know. I don't want to live with this experience the rest of my life. And I thought maybe maybe to go to a hospice, which is a place where people end their lives, like being there the last 2 or 3 weeks of their life. And I decided to go there for, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks, and that's what I did. And that was a good experience. That was really good, because the place was nice. The people who worked there were very nice to me, and nice to, you don't say patients, so but you even don't say clients, so I don't know the word for it. Let's say patients. They are very nice to the patients, and that was coming down from this morgue experience and coming back to me in a way. And getting hope for my own ending my life, and friends and loved ones ending their lives, you know. And what I did there was washing the people, reading stories, holding hands, just being there, being available for whatever they need, or even they don't want, you know. And the most beautiful, touching, I mean, I don't want to be so big, but life-changing, I don't know, moment was at the end of my first week, when an old man died, and me and a nurse washed him and put a suit on him, and he laid down on the bed, and suddenly I decided I want to sit here for an hour And I really sat there for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, almost meditating in front of him, which was the complete opposite of the morgue. That was that was the most special, I don't know word for it, moment in my life, because I never experienced such silence, such divinity, I don't know, but silence and authenticity. Do you say authenticity? Okay, is the word. And the difference between when I looked at the man, at the dead body, the difference between life and death is so clear. You see it so clear. You see it, okay, but you feel it. You feel it right away. And questions came up to me like, what is life? What is death? What am I? What will happen after death? Where is his soul? I mean, and the moment was so big, just sitting there. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.